I'm going to make a classic French quiche Lorraine, and I've got my 22cm flan dish already lined. I've got this great product here that makes it really, really easy. It's got the centimetres already marked out on the paper, ready to cut. My pastry is already pre-rolled and I've wrapped it in some baking paper so it doesn't dry out or become sticky. Now I'm just going to lift it from the rolling pin. Now it's time to bake my pastry blind, and by that I mean I'd like to cook the pastry off before I put the filling in. I'll line my pastry with some extra baking paper. Just pop that in, and then using these ceramic baking beads to weigh down the paper all the way up to the edges so that my pastry stays nice and thin and won't rise up. Okay, into the oven for about 20 minutes until it's golden brown. So my pastry's ready now, it's nice and golden brown, and I'm ready to assemble my quiche. I'll just remove my baking weights. Now it's time to make the filling. So I've got some eggs here. So just bring the eggs together. Don't over whisk them, you don't want to incorporate too much air in your custard for your quiche Lorraine. Some cream. A bit of salt and pepper. And this freshly grated nutmeg. Okay, just a light stir, just to bring those ingredients together. It's time to assemble the quiche. I've decided to use Gruyere for this recipe, but any kind of hard cheese is fine. Cheddar, for example, would be perfect. I'll layer the Gruyere in the base. I'll use about 2/3 to start with. Then I'll put my bacon. So just lay that nicely amongst the cheese. So the bacon's been sliced and it's been cooked off a little bit prior to assembling the quiche. I've put my quiche onto a tray so you can steadily move it towards the oven as well. That's a really good tip because you don't want to spill the quiche. Just tap it down gently to make sure all the custard is filling and surrounding all the bacon and cheese. Now finishing with the cheese. Wow, this is going to be terrific. A little bit more. You never have too much cheese. Delicious. Okay, that looks great. All finished now with the cheese. I'm going to pop it into the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes until the custard's nice and set and the cheese is all golden brown. My quiche is well and truly cooked now. The Gruyere cheese is melted beautifully. It looks delicious. I'm going to serve it warm, but I'm going to show you a tip on how to get the quiche out of the hot tin. I've got an inverted bowl here on the bench, and because this is a 2-piece flan tin, if I just pop this on top of the bowl, the sides should drop it down really easily, just like that, and then I can pick up my quiche straight onto my serving dish.